Have you ever imagined that a simple coin lying unnoticed in an old drawer could attract the attention of collectors around the world? Welcome back to Coins Explorer, the channel where we uncover the fascinating stories behind historic and collectible coins. Today, we are exploring the famous 1968 British 10 new pence coin, a piece that represents an important chapter in the history of the United Kingdom's decimal currency. Many people assume these coins are common, but some examples with exceptional condition or unusual minting characteristics can attract strong interest from collectors. In this video, we will discover its history, design, metal composition, historical importance, collecting tips, and the factors that influence its value today. Stay with us until the end, because you may learn something surprising about a coin that millions of people once carried in their pockets. The 1968 10 new pence was introduced as part of the United Kingdom's preparation for decimal currency. Before decimalization, British money was based on pounds, shillings, and pence, a system that had existed for centuries. The new decimal coins were released before the official changeover, so that the public could become familiar with the new currency. The 10 new pence was designed to have the same size and value as the old 2-shilling coin, making the transition much easier. This practical decision helped businesses, banks, and ordinary people adapt to the new monetary system. Millions of these coins entered circulation and quickly became a familiar sight in shops and markets across the country. Today, the 1968 issue marks the beginning of an important new era in British coinage and remains a popular collectible for people interested in modern British history. One of the most attractive features of the 1968 10 new pence coin is its classic British design. The obverse features a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, reflecting the country's long tradition of placing the reigning monarch on its circulating coins. The reverse displays the crowned lion standing proudly, a symbol associated with British strength, courage, and royal heritage. Around the design are inscriptions identifying the denomination as New Pence and the year of issue, 1968. Every detail was carefully engraved to create a coin that was both practical for everyday use and visually appealing. The sharp lettering, balanced layout, and symbolic artwork have helped this coin remain recognizable decades after it first entered circulation. Well-preserved examples often show crisp details that collectors appreciate. The 1968 10 new pence was struck using cupronickel, a durable alloy chosen because it resists corrosion and stands up well to years of circulation. This strong metal helped the coin maintain its appearance even after frequent use. Although millions were produced for circulation, collectors often seek coins that remain in excellent condition with minimal wear. Uncirculated pieces, coins with original mint luster, or examples showing particularly strong striking quality can be more desirable than heavily circulated ones. Some collectors also search for unusual minting characteristics, although any claimed error should be carefully authenticated before being considered valuable. As interest in British decimal coinage continues, the 1968 10 new pence remains an important starting point for many collections because of its historical significance and its connection to the introduction of decimal currency. The 1968 10 new pence played a vital role in one of the biggest monetary changes in British history. It was introduced before Decimal Day so that people could gradually become familiar with the new decimal system. Since the coin had the same value and almost the same specifications as the old 2-shilling coin, both coins circulated together for several years. This made the transition much smoother for businesses, banks, and the general public. Shopkeepers did not have to replace all their equipment overnight, and customers could learn the new system step by step. The introduction of this coin demonstrated careful planning by the government and the Royal Mint. Today, collectors view the 1968 issue as more than just a piece of money. It is a symbol of an important economic and cultural milestone in British history. Although the 1968 10 new pence is not considered an extremely rare circulation coin, it remains highly collectible because of its historical importance. Collectors often search for examples with brilliant mint luster, sharp details, and little or no wear. Coins that have never entered circulation are generally more desirable than heavily used pieces. Original surfaces without scratches, cleaning marks, or damage are also preferred. Some collectors enjoy assembling complete date sets of the 10 new pence series, making the 1968 issue an essential coin to own. Its connection to the beginning of Britain's decimal currency gives it lasting appeal. As interest in British coin collecting continues to grow, demand for high-quality examples remains steady among hobbyists around the world. The value of a 1968 10 new pence depends on several important factors rather than simply its age. The overall condition is usually the most significant factor, with uncirculated coins often worth much more than worn examples. Strong original mint luster, attractive eye appeal, and clearly defined design details can all increase collector interest. Coins that have been cleaned, polished, or damaged generally command lower prices because collectors prefer original surfaces. If a genuine mint error is professionally authenticated, it may also attract additional attention. Market demand can change over time, so values may rise or fall depending on collector interest. For this reason, it is always wise to compare recent sales and obtain professional grading for valuable specimens before buying or selling. There are many interesting facts that make the 1968 10 new pence memorable. It was one of the first decimal coins introduced before the official conversion to the new currency system. Its dimensions closely match the older 2-shilling coin, allowing both coins to circulate together without causing confusion. The crown lion on the reverse reflects Britain's royal traditions and national identity. Millions of people use this coin in everyday life, making it part of countless personal memories. Today, collectors appreciate it not only for its design, but also for the historical story it represents. Every genuine example serves as a reminder of a major transformation in the nation's financial system. This combination of history, design, and practicality keeps the coin relevant even decades after its release. If you own a 1968 10 new pence, examine it carefully before assuming it has significant value. Avoid cleaning or polishing the coin, as this can reduce its appeal to serious collectors. Hold the coin by its edges whenever possible to protect the surfaces from fingerprints and scratches. Store it in a protective coin holder or capsule to preserve its condition for the future. Compare your coin with reliable reference guides and study the details carefully. If you believe your coin has an unusual feature or exceptional condition, consider having it examined by a professional coin grading service. Patience and careful research are important parts of successful coin collecting. Even if your coin is not extremely valuable, it remains an important piece of British monetary history and a wonderful addition to any collection. Many people wonder whether the 1968 10 new pence sitting in a drawer or an old coin album could be worth a fortune. The truth is that most circulated examples are quite common because millions were produced for everyday use. However, this does not mean every coin has the same value. Collectors are always willing to pay more for coins that are in outstanding condition with original mint luster and very little wear. Coins that have been carefully preserved since the day they were issued often attract much greater interest than heavily circulated examples. If a coin has a genuine mint error that has been professionally authenticated, it may also command a premium. Instead of believing every online claim, it is important to compare recent sales and consult reputable coin experts. Understanding the difference between an ordinary circulated coin and a high-grade collectible is one of the most valuable lessons for every collector. Knowledge and careful research are the keys to making smart collecting decisions. Proper storage is one of the most important aspects of coin collecting. Even a beautiful coin can lose much of its appeal if it is scratched, cleaned, or exposed to moisture over many years. Collectors usually recommend storing coins in protective holders, capsules, or acid-free coin albums designed for long-term preservation. Always handle the coin by its edges and avoid touching the surfaces with your fingers because natural oils can leave marks over time. Never polish a collectible coin in an attempt to make it look shiny, as this often reduces its collector value rather than increasing it. Keeping the coin in a cool, dry environment also helps protect it from corrosion and environmental damage. By following these simple practices, collectors can preserve the beauty and historical importance of the 1968 tin new pence for many years. The 1968 tin new pence is far more than just an old British coin. It represents the beginning of a new decimal currency system that changed the way millions of people used money in everyday life. Its classic design, historical significance, and connection to Britain's monetary reform make it an essential piece for many collectors. Although most examples are not extremely rare, exceptional condition and authenticated mint errors can make certain coins more desirable. Every collector should remember that patience, research, and proper preservation are just as important as finding the coin itself. Whether you are an experienced numismatist or someone who has just discovered an old coin collection, the 1968 tin new pence offers a fascinating glimpse into British history. If you enjoyed this journey through the story of this remarkable coin, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Coins Explorer, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another exciting coin discovery. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video with another amazing collectible coin story.